Say so, radio. Say so, say so, radio.
What you say, who the hottest on the airwaves? Say so, radio, shutting down the headset. Who about it, the hottest topics on the streets? Got the market talking about it, from the D to the V. Pass the matrix round the table like a hot potato. Step to the mic and don't let it go. But you say so, but give the credit where it's due. WLVS, ha, nothing but the truth.
Say so, say so, radio. Say so, say so, say so, radio. With Andre and Sky.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome back, guys.
Oh, my hair almost look like Shaka Khan today.
Ooh.
It do. It's kind of big over there.
Which one you giving? Is every woman Shaka Khan?
Yeah. Every woman.
No, you giving everlasting,
Everlasting love. That's the one I'm giving.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one right there? Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's the
baby.
everlasting love
Welcome
one.
back, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.
I am Andre.
And of course, I am your girl, Sky. Good morning,
Good
everybody.
morning, good morning, good morning. And we're going to get right into the Sky. I'm so glad to see you today.
Me too,
But I
Mom.
saw you yesterday.
You did, but every day is a present,
I
girl.
know.
It's a present.
But you didn't
Thank
even
you.
spend the night with me last night.
You know I'm going through shit. Don't do me. Like that. Don't put me out there like that.
Okay.
Don't put me on the program.
Okay.
All right, y'all.
Okay, I want to first of all greet all of our social media
Yes, thank
people
you.
because I am going live, but I have to make a promise that I cannot respond to everybody live.
Yeah, not to everyone. We
But
can't- we
so
want to.
hi everybody.
Yeah,
Hey
good
Shawnetta.
morning.
Hey sweetie. Everybody. Okay, we do have a new call-in number only for today.
Yeah, it's just today.
For our giveaways until I figure out how to do the phone thing. So I'm going to turn it around so you guys on social media can actually see the what you call it, the screen.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, cool.
And
And I
then
guess we can
we
prepare
can-
for the morning minutes. You ready?
Morning Minutes is on you. Let's
All
roll.
right, let's see. This is Morning Minutes, brought to you by your girl Sky. And we're gonna be revisiting some information about foster care, but I cannot continue the show today without bringing some acknowledgement to this police brutality. I'm disgusted. I'm upset. I can only imagine how these people's families are feeling. George Floyd,
Yes.
the police officer kneeled on his neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds, I believe. He was murdered. He was
Exactly
murdered.
what it was.
Breonna Taylor was also murdered in her own home, shot 8 times by the cops. And they came in there looking for a suspect that had already been apprehended.
That's crazy.
Exactly. So I had to mention that, guys. This has to stop. They're even killing the protesters. They're harming the protesters. Peaceful protests. Some of them aren't so peaceful, but damn it, Black America, we angry. We're angry. Black America is angry, and you got a right to be. This is not okay. As a mother of black sons and cousins and uncles and daddies and all of that, like this is not okay. Anyway, and there's so many others. I didn't have everybody's name, but those are the 2 most recent ones that came across my screen. Racism has not died. It's still here, but now it's just being publicized.
Yep.
All right, guys. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. Okay. So over 437,000 children in the United States are in foster care. They are in foster care. Okay. This is also something that I want to say. If you have space, if you have time, if you maybe wanted a baby and couldn't have one. Whatever the case is, there are children who need your love, your support, and your help. It helps. It helps. I don't know, guys, but that's it for the morning minutes. But May is still National Foster Care Month. Okay, Mommy did it for 20 years, so you can do it. And I like to believe that I assisted in that.
You did. Yeah, you
I
did.
learned something.
Yeah, you did.
But
Yeah, you
what it did teach me is how to be a phenomenal mom, even if other people don't agree. So, here we are. Welcome back to Say So Radio.
Welcome back to Say So Radio.
Thank you.
And you know, the thing about it is that I always tell people, and go back to the crime, police brutality. We have to keep each other lifted and prayed up and things like that. And another thing too is let's stop killing one another.
How about that?
I think because black on black crime is so high.
Yeah.
And then we get angry when somebody else is killing us.
Yeah.
But it's okay when we killing each other.
Yeah, it gotta stop.
And it all has to stop. It all has to stop.
But
all right?
Mommy, I'm not
Come
being
on.
funny. It's like open season on a black man out here right now, especially our younger black men.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like open season. They don't care. They're doing this. They knocking them down. They want your ass, man. They want you.
Yeah.
They want
that's
you.
True.
And
That's true.
we seen one video. The girl said, "Baby, just don't move. Little boy standing there like this, and they drawn 16 guns on this boy. Why? Why? They the biggest gang in America. I don't give a shit.
And you remember when it used to be officer friendly?
Please.
But there was a time when it was officer friendly.
Not for me. An officer violated me at 15. I think you were so mad that I was getting locked up, you didn't even ask me what the hell went on. He did some things.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? And I will never forget his name. Never forget his name.
Wow.
Never.
I wonder if he's still running around here doing things that he
I
shouldn't
can't
be
wait to
doing.
see him again. But I'm sure he is, because they get away with the shit. So now it makes you comfortable. Ain't no different from a pedophile. Ain't no different from a bank robber. You got away with it, you're gonna do it again. Period.
And sometimes people only stop when they're caught.
I know, and you sorry when you got caught too.
Yeah, that's it. You're sorry only when you're caught, but in the process, it's not.
Nah, they
Not
told
so.
me I should have been the police. No, because I'm hurting everybody that hurt children. I'm here.
Yeah, so you got.
I'm
problems.
sorry. I'm gonna hurt you.
go.
Yeah, I'm sick. I am sick. Shit, I told you first. You ain't gotta check my paperwork. I'll tell you, I'm messed up.
Yeah,
But
you
it's
can't.
cool.
You can't do that. You can't do the police
my
work.
God, I can't. Yeah.
But today we have a wonderful, wonderful special guest who's very
Yeah.
dear and near to me. She's calling in from Alabama. She's from Siraj Family Homes.
That's been years.
Yes. Her name is Bridget Burke. I am so excited that she joined us today. In fact, it was so amazing because we were trying to get her
About what, 3 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And Scott said, Ma, you can't just be calling people at the last minute. But
Yeah,
I am so
felt bad.
spontaneous.
You are, Mom, but you can't. You got to keep order here. See, we talk about this.
But you know, everybody that knows me know I'm like just popping on. Hey, what you doing? Can you come out here? Hey, what you doing?
Facts.
Everybody that knows me, really, they know that's just how
Mom,
I
all
do
over
things.
the place. Mom, you've been all over the place for a long time, though. You got to keep order, Mom.
I think I've been doing good.
When you call Bridget to do the show?
I texted her yesterday this time.
Last night.
But that's okay. That was
You heard her? I
yesterday.
could hear her voice. She said last night.
That was yesterday. Bridget.
Bridget, if my mind serves me correctly.
Last night.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I knew it. Good morning, honey.
Hey,
Welcome.
Bridget.
Welcome.
Thank you for joining us. Bridget is here from Siraj Family Homes. And that is a place that that's where I met her at, Siraj Family Homes.
I must have been, what, 13, 14?
The Angel
back
is
then?
almost 13.
Yeah, man. Oh, my gosh. Time is ticking.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on,
So
though.
thank you for coming on. Just give us a little overview about you, what you do, and Siraj Family Homes. And shout out to Abdul Siraj and all the Siraj crew out there, all the professional family teachers, because we don't call them foster parents. We call them professional family teachers.
Well, that's cute.
So come on, Bridget.
That's right. Well, I was involved in placement. I did the placements in Maryland, but now I'm still involved in placements in Alabama. But I go to the homes now, or I call just to make sure that we are providing the services that we say we are providing. Um, so it's what we call continuous quality improvement.
Okay.
And yeah, I just want to make sure that the kids are taken care of, that we are doing what we are supposed to do as Sarai Family Homes, and that the professional family teacher, which is the foster parent, is doing what they're supposed to do.
Now tell us how long Siraj Family Homes has been in existence.
Since about 86, and we started off in Nebraska. In that area, we did we didn't do foster care then. We did what we call wraparound services.
Okay.
Services. We didn't do foster care till 1992 when we came to Alabama.
Okay.
The CEO and his wife at the time were from Alabama, and so they wanted to move back home closer to their parents.
Wow.
At the time, Alabama was under a consent decree, which is a lawsuit for RC, who is the initials of the child that the lawsuit was filed on behalf. And
Wow.
it talked about children being placed a long way from their families, and families not being able to visit their children being put on psychotropic medication that don't need to be, or too much of it. It just talked about a lot of things that was reported on and did wrong on this case.
That's amazing though, because that had been a big problem for many, many years. Even when I started out in foster care, because I started in the 90s. I think it was like 95 or something like that. 97, because Anthony's 97. But but you would know because you were there. But I think it was a time when they were doing a lot of overplacing. They were also sending a lot of kids ways away from their parents, which would made it very hard for them to even try to work on reunification because of the distance. And if you're already taken from your home, how is it that we work together at reunifying when I can't even get to see you?
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you guys are doing that. And one thing I can vouch for Siraj is that they really do make sure that those children are cared for.
Yeah, that's a blessing.
I want to talk about all the other services that Siraj Family Home provides, because I know you do adoptions, and I looked on your record. On your website, a lot of your outcomes are great. Like you have great outcomes for what you guys are doing. So let's talk about some of the outcomes, the reunifications, the adoptions, and things like that.
Well, definitely the reunification part of it is very, very high. We've tried to put children back with their families as much as possible. And so that's one of the key reasons we believe in working with the whole family, not just with the child.
There you go.
As far as adoption is concerned, every child deserves permanency. Every child. A permanent home. If you was misplaced, like the people during Katrina was misplaced, Hurricane Katrina, you feel some kind of way, right? And so when children are displaced and no permanent home, then they feel some kind of way. They feel abandoned. They feel lost. They feel hurt. All those things. And so adoption is where we are at. And we had a foster parent in Maryland that adopted a 19-year-old.
Wow.
That was turning 20.
Now that's
And
Wow.
so
That's
she
a
adopted
blessing.
her.
rarity,
Yeah.
though. You know, they never want to take the teenagers. People
Right.
never take them. So that was a blessing, really.
That was a blessing. And she had her since she was like 14, I think.
Wow.
Wow.
And so, that's a key component. And Andre, I know that you have adopted
Yes.
a medically fragile baby.
Yes,
that you
I
took
got-
from the hospital from Siraj.
Yes, I
And
did.
so that's really key. And
Yeah.
so we have been, blessed in finding children permanency.
Wow. The success rate, well, let me back up a little bit. Have you had to reunify a family that really, they looked like they were ready and they
But
met
they
all the
weren't?
criteria, and then you find out that, oh, hell, this might not
Be a good look.
be
Yeah,
right
might not
because
been
you have to
ready.
go back into the home again?
That's a good
Are
question.
those cases real?
They are real. The kids do go back home and they come back into the care. They
Wow.
come back into care with the Raj Family Homes because the parents just can't seem to get it right. We deal a lot. We deal some with parents with children coming back into foster care.
We've seen it. We lost her?
Okay, we
Here and get
There she goes.
okay. For some reason
It froze,
you're breaking
but
up.
it's
It's
okay.
freezing a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, we hear you now. Is that
Yeah,
good?
yeah, she's back.
So when
Okay.
you go back and get them, go back, finish that part. They go back into care.
Okay, when they come back into care, we do know that sometimes kids come into care and get abused.
Yep.
And so that's why we are checking our foster homes a lot. Because, some kids come into care and unfortunately they get abused by foster parents.
Yeah.
And so we have to check our homes.
We know about it.
When kids go home and have to come back into care. We had reunified a sibling group back in right when school was ending, back in May, June, and they ended up coming back into care within a few months. And we was able to place them back in the same home that they left.
And that's a
Which was-
rarity.
Yes, that's very rare.
Mm-hmm.
Very rare, because I remember, well, I don't want to put their names out there, but we also, Miss Bridget, we had that same type of situation where mom worked hard to get them back, and it didn't go like that. And we couldn't get them back. And I say we because our whole family suffered when they left. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, after 3 years of being with
Yeah,
us?
her only problem was, okay, when I started in foster care, she always tells people, this is her version of the story. You don't have a choice. You're going to help out.
It is.
That's right.
It is.
That's right.
We collectively had to do it as a family
Yeah.
because it was not only changing your life, it was changing our lives too. And it felt good to be able to say, okay, well, we got another sister.
And we started out, I have 2 children of my own. That's all. I gave birth to 2 children of my own. My other daughter, my first oldest adopted son turns 24 August 3rd. And I had him since he was 6 months or 9 months.
Yes.
My second one just turned 20 Tuesday, and we had her since she was a curly
And
head.
it was like a Josephine Baker thing, Miss Bridget. I was like, Mom, no more kids. Mom, no more kids. Mom, no more kids. And every time we turn around, oh, just look at her though. Look at her. I'm like, yeah, look at her though. Cause I'm thinking in my mind, like, yo, listen, we got babies damn near about to graduate, Mom. You got a whole daycare here. But it's cool. I mean,
Your mom was
it
taking
works.
as many kids
As
as
she
she
can.
can.
She will. And don't let the landlord or somebody tell her she can. Oh no, we moving. We need more space anyway. I said, Mom, what are you doing? But
When they start talking about against my kids and all, you got. Wait a minute. This house is not for us. We're leaving.
She quit jobs for foster care and adoptive.
I have.
She have quit jobs.
Believe it or not, I have not been able, and I have to be honest with
good jobs. She said, they don't understand that I'm helping these children.
Because most jobs, employers, government as well would say that they They are all for the family oriented. We
Yeah,
like to make sure, and I let it be known that I am a adoptive parent or a pre-adoptive mother or whatever, and the children have special needs or whatever, and they would say, "Oh, we
We're all about family.
let
here.
the babies keep having seizure, have to keep going back to the doctor. The feeding tube came out. You got to get to the hospital a certain time before the hole closes up, and they have to have a surgery again. Go through all of those things, and the next thing they say, well, you don't have anybody that can keep your kids for you.
Yep.
Wrong word, wrong phrase, wrong question.
Yep.
And I have left, and I have not really been successfully able to hold a job
Yeah.
because of what I did. And even though my baby, I got 4 more, but they were my great nieces and nephews.
Yeah.
And the baby is 6 years old. And Scott be like, Mom, what are you thinking? I'm like, I don't know what to say.
But one of the things that was great about what you did, Andre, was work with the families.
Yeah.
Always.
Yes.
And so I remember the mother of the one you have now, the last one that you adopted.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the mother came to the office and was inebriated.
Yes.
She smelled the smoke, and the child couldn't be around that.
Right.
And so we had to cancel the visit. But you came to the office and talked to the parents and said that you will hold visits at your house as long as they came smoke-free
Sober.
and
Yeah.
alcohol-free.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you did that.
Yeah.
You held the visit, and you continue to be in the family's life right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
Believe it
Still.
or not, the mother lives 3 minutes driving from me, and the father
Daddy.
lives 6 minutes
Yep,
driving
they-
from
he
me.
rode by the
He
other
ride
day.
by the house
Hey,
every
beep, beep,
day. And she said, "Oh my God, I saw my father in the car with a girl. I gotta
That's
call
all
my
she worried
sister.
about. Look, you
I gotta call
sister.
my sister because she knows all of her siblings.
She does.
And so
Okay.
she'll call the sister and say, "Do you know Daddy had a girl in the car?" You know.
But that's information to her. Don't downplay it.
I'm not
She gotta
downplaying.
tell. But you know what? If Miss Bridget, when my mom used to keep, I used to think like, is she crazy? Why is she trying to call these people? But mommy was never about taking them away from what they knew and the other people that loved them also. So I think that, Mom, that was amazing. Because a lot of people don't do that, let alone have them up in your house. Some of these people is really sick.
But you know what's so what I was doing a lot of that, and nowadays they have open adoptions as a direct result of making sure that the children maintain their
relationship.
familial relationships.
That's right.
So as a direct result of that, and I'm believing that, can you imagine when the mother wrote that letter, Bridget, and saying, "Listen, I'm not able to do this."
That's right.
Miss Harry, that's how that went. She wrote a letter. Now the father cried because he was
Yeah.
like, "Wow." I mean, but then he said, "But I'm always around you anyway, so we'll be all right." And we are really
They had all the birthday parties. They had all the
everywhere.
celebrations. They had the cookout. I said, "Damn, is this one of my aunties or something?" They always around.
I want to show that picture. I think I sent the FEMA, my engineer, a picture
Yeah, we're gonna do that real
of my
quick.
crew right quick.
All right.
And but I do want to ask also, Bridget, the times that, give us some of the worst times that you had to deal with, or Siraj Family Homes for that matter, had to deal with as an organization. Some of the worst cases that you had to deal with.
Oh God, there's so many.
Right.
Okay. We had one kid that came to us. He was a baby. He was 6 months old. He's been adopted since by one of our children. One of our parents in DC. But he came to us and we placed him in a home in Maryland. And bless his heart, he had been burned over about 40 or 50% of his body.
Wow.
And he was in so much pain. But the foster parents took care of him. They went to Baltimore to the hospital with him. Even when he had his surgeries, the mother was there. The foster mother was there with him.
Look at us, y'all.
and he was in so much pain all the time, or itchy, real itchy when the healing started. So she had to keep that away from him. I mean, keep him from scratching.
So go back. I wanted you to see something right quick, Bridget. The one in the, see that one in the front?
I don't see the picture.
You don't see the picture. Can we put the?
Fixing it. He said, "Oh shoot."
Oh, wait a minute.
I lost her. I knew she didn't see us because I didn't see her.
Oh, we can't see Bridget, and Bridget can't see the picture.
I just see you guys.
Okay, wait a minute. We're gonna put it up there. Can you?
Oh, okay.
You see that little girl in the front?
That's her.
That's
She
her.
was adopted from Siraj, Angel Nay.
That's yeah.
That's her. Thank you.
Thank you. That
Now,
is.
when did you get out the hospital, Andre?
Y'all brought her to me. She was 3 months old, but she only wore like maybe 8 pounds.
No, not even
Was
that,
she?
Mom.
Was she 3
about
pounds?
4 pounds.
She was like 4 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she had a feeding tube.
Yeah, she didn't get the
Oh.
feeding tube until she turned 1.
So
Okay,
She had when she turned 1, her first birthday, she got the feeding tube, but she came in with the heart monitor and the oxygen tanks and all of that stuff.
Right.
And her heart was.
Look at her now.
And
Take a trip.
and her vitals and everything was going straight over to Children's Hospital for if she stopped breathing in her sleep and things like that. She does have sleep apnea now. They haven't put her on the CPAP machine as of yet, and she does have hearing loss. So she talks extremely loud.
I remember that though. I took her to an appointment. I think Nene must have been. Oh my gosh, Miss Bridget. She must have been about
I was in denial. Go
maybe
ahead.
3 or 4. And Mommy was so angry. She was like, "She can hear. She's fine." I said, "Mommy, ears, nose, and throat, ENT. I'm telling you, it's all connected. It's stuffy all the time, and we end up yelling things like Nene." And it's like we gotta yell it loud. So I say, "Mom, they really worried about her losing her hearing, and so am I. She can hear. She can hear. She is fine."
That's my version.
And now,
So our
they
sister.
she talked to us like this. "What you say, Donisha?" Cause Mommy said, I said, "Girl, stop yelling at me. I can hear you." Oh, gotta talk to. And she's trying to read lips and
So
stuff
my
now,
daughter, who's 20, did a sign language. American Sign Language is a second language.
Yeah, I remember that too.
So Nene kept getting in trouble because I kept saying, "I know full goodness well you hear me if I call your name one more
could.
time." And so my daughter said, "Ma, I think Angel Nay may have hearing loss." Why is everybody talking about hearing loss? Ain't nothing wrong with her.
Now,
So she
I
thought.
said it 10 years before. Okay. but it didn't hit her till later. So the second daughter had to say something. Ain't that something?
So she started doing like this and talking to Angel Nay.
And she could
and
not
Angel
hear.
Nay could not understand. She was like, "What is you saying? Move your hand. What you saying?" She was getting mad. "What you saying? What?" Moving her hand and stuff. I said, "Oh my goodness." So I called Scott's like, "I really
Now she
think."
crying. Look.
I said, "My baby came."
I said, "Mom, we all knew. Glad you done caught up with the rest of the world, right?" But they had help for her. They had
Yes,
things for her.
they had
She
help.
was good.
And look, I go and get her ears cleaned out and stuff. They gave her the hearing test, the audiology on a Friday. And they said, "Well, bring her back, schedule another one." I'm going to schedule her again. I scheduled her back for Monday. They said, "Miss Hurst, she still failed the test." So I was like...
But you know what? What you guys did was it takes a village. And
Yes.
And your kids stepped in and helped you.
I would have been... the girl was in trouble all this. I was like, "Angel Nay, I know
We ain't
full
really
goodness
had
well."
no choice. No, I'm glad though, because last night I was leaving my mom's house and then they told me, "I don't want you to leave," and I'm just like, "Oh God, I feel so bad, but I'm so tired and I'm not in a good place."
And they cry
She don't
every
wanna
time
hear
she leaves, though. And
Yeah,
she'll
she
find
do.
something that she need to cry for.
And
So
go
I
break
told him
down.
today, I said, "Listen, when I get back from the station, I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to get in the car and go. Is we going to down there eat shots?"
Loud too. But she's come such a long way.
She
and,
has.
And looking at and thank you, Bridget. I don't know what prompted you to get into the field, but thank you for even, giving Mommy a chance. Like, this is really what she does. I don't. She been called to do it.
It is. It's a true ministry for her.
It is.
Yeah, I agree 1,000%.
And I want to say no. Like, I have my 4-year-old great nephew at the house, and I keep saying, "Why great take you home?" He said, "I live here."
And look, I try to take the little nigga home. He gonna tell me, I'm gonna stay. I said, maybe because he don't know me that good yet, right? So now I'm thinking he love me. He say, "Hi, Donisha," when I pull up. I stay here. I said, well, dang.
And then he gonna tell me, "Hey, auntie, come and look at our room."
Oh,
So I was like, okay. So I called my sister. I said, "What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just go ahead and buy him a little bed, cause."
and that's how it starts every time. Every time. The bigger the house, the more kids. I just be like, and look, then I start getting pregnant myself. I said, "Baby, I need to slow down." She bringing them in. I know what to do.
She is.
But that's okay. We need
and
this.
that's what we need. We need more foster
people.
parents like
I
her.
really, I used to tell Bridget, and I told Judge Nutter down at the family court, I said, "Judge Nutter, if somebody would donate me 2 acres of land, I promise you,
She will definitely have a ranch for kids. That's what it's gonna be.
it will, and they will be loved." And it's not. I'm not looking at it like no business. It's not a business.
It's not. This is just
I'm telling you,
it's your
this
heart.
place will be filled
A ranch of love.
with so many kids. We ain't talking about no nurses, because I can do feeding tubes, G tubes. I can write nursing notes.
Even the
I know
kids.
all of that.
Even the kids, we all know how to do it.
Yeah, they know how to write. They know how to do
Right.
all of that stuff. And I'm like, just let them
Really?
come. When they start putting a cap on how many people you could get, it just damaged a lot of folk, because
Yeah.
I grew up in the area where Nana took care of everybody's kids. And if it was 13 of them, by goodness, it's 13 of them. That's how I grew up.
Can I drop mine off?
You know you
No?
can drop yours
Oh.
off, but you don't like to drop yours off.
I don't.
She come right
I
with them.
don't.
So that's why I be
I
telling her,
do.
y'all just come on and bring the kids.
But Mom, you know what I love too, and I don't know if you ever shared this with Miss Bridget. What I love about our family is it ain't no foster, adopted, nothing. Every
No.
single child that you've met or knew or helped my mother with the process of getting, they are all under our family tree in the book right now. Am I lying?
Yes, they
That's
are.
right.
I'm not lying.
That's right.
We
That-
don't do that. We don't.
And it's
do
so
that.
crazy because my great nieces and nephews, they're under there as my children.
And I told my grandmother, I was like, "Mom, what you doing?" She was like, "Well, they call her mommy, then that's what it is." I said, "Well, okay, I'm cool,
That's it.
you know."
That's it.
But
And
we
it's-
need more people
telling
like
you,
y'all.
we
I'm
do.
glad you're in the
And
field.
so that's my
Like
goal. My goal is to get me a ranch, get me a place, and I'm telling you, I don't even care. And I really mean it, because guess what? Everybody needs somebody.
Yes.
And
That's right.
some people just, I wrote a book called A Heart, a Home, and a Hope. If I could do it, so can you. And that's what I'm giving away today too. A free book called A Heart, a Home, and a Hope to our next caller who calls and tells me one thing that you remember Bridget talking about today. 301-720-2688. Bridget, give us your website where they can come on, because you are in Maryland and in Alabama. So those of you who are looking to give a child a home, please, by God, do it. If you're looking for children and you need some, like a bundle of joy in your house, bring it on in. Everybody looking for the infants. I'd rather
They
take the
always want a
ones that's
baby.
always
Yeah.
already walking, so we can get out the door.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I don't need that diaper
And we're
bag.
looking for homes that'll take teens as well.
Please.
Right.
Yeah,
I
because
know
they
it-
need
I
our
know
help
that
the
can be
most.
scary.
Now, tell me this. Although
and
you're in
fact-
Maryland, do you open up to families that are in the District of Columbia?
Not anymore.
Not anymore?
But we
Are you
yeah,
guys going to
because
go to
we're-
Pennsylvania and all that stuff? I know so many parents that could have
I'm winning.
She love boys. She take them teen boys, honey, and she love boys.
Where you live
I
at?
got a couple right here that live in Maryland that I might try to recruit. Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do
We
it,
need
y'all.
those homes.
I know.
We need the
But
home,
we
and
do.
they got
We
an
need
extra
more people.
bedroom too.
Can-Ban.
Yeah, that's a perfect family.
You just put my baby on the auction block. Come on up here.
Stop naming people.
But you know what though? These kids do need our help. They need our help. They need our love, and they need our support, especially the at-risk youth. My baby, especially our at-risk youth, man.
Yes.
And this
Yes.
is more common than you know. A lot of children
is.
out here are without a place
And a
to go.
lot of the homes, some of the homes that are not. That's why I love Siraj, because they always came out. They didn't care how
Yeah,
good I said things
I
were going, and they
remember.
trusted me.
Yes.
But they still came out. And
got
you need people like that, because families are. I tell people, come over my house, you're gonna see handprints on the wall. You know, kids live in there.
It's a sock. It's
It's a
slime.
It's slime everywhere. Kids live in that house. All right.
I hate slime.
Slime is the new Play-Doh.
I don't mind Play-Doh.
I don't
hate
like
slime.
Play-Doh because it gets stuck everywhere.
In the
but
carpet, yeah.
they come out and they make sure that the families are doing
What
they're
say.
supposed to
Yeah,
be doing.
and what they-
And
yeah.
it was so the relationship that I had developed with them. I still say that I work for them, because every time
Mom,
somebody
you
look
don't
for
work for them no more.
yeah, I do, because every time somebody looking for to be a professional family teacher.
You refer.
Yeah, so I still work for them.
Yeah.
Siraj Family Home.
I still work for them. I'm an alumni. Okay.
That's right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Man, Miss
Thank
Bridget,
you.
man, keep doing. Oh, you ain't got to play me. Miss Bridget, keep doing what you're
Keep doing what you're doing. Give us your website and where they can reach you guys at. And some final words for those who are looking to do what I used to do.
Apparently, that's y'all.
Yeah, because we got some people in the audience.
Okay. Our website is www.siraajfh.com. That's www.siraajfh.com.
Okay.
That's Siraj Family Homes. And if you want to be a foster parent, please call us anytime. You can reach Marini Woodland. It's in that area. We're in Towson, right outside of Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but we take parents all over the state of Maryland, and they need homes as well.
Great.
Yep.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Bridget.
you for coming
You know,
on.
tell everybody on the crew, I say hello, hello, hello. And we think, girl, that hair, that color is awesome on you.
It is
Girl,
pretty.
that hair color is nice.
I'm jealous.
I had to cut all my locks off.
It's nice. It's nice. Thank
You
you
look
so
good.
much.
Thank
And we
you.
appreciate
Thank
your
you.
time, and everybody from Siraj.
And
we
all
send
your
you our
good
love.
works. Thank you.
Thank you all
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you,
for
Bridget.
having me. Thank you for having me.
Thanks
For
again.
coming, honey.
All
God
right.
bless you.
All
Bye-bye.
right, thank you. So that was Bridget Kelly Burke from Siraj Family Homes. And Jacqueline Ahmad said that I love my foster care grandson. She got a foster care grandson. DeMonte said, that's my dog. Who that in the back?
Tell Jacqueline and Monte to hold on.
Hold on, y'all. We can't
'Cause I
talk.
am
We
not
gotta do
leaving
express
here without
yourself.
expressing myself.
It's express yourself
Oh, okay.
time.
I'm about to check a nigga. Hold up. Hey.
Oh.
Gotta get that.
Ah.
I don't care if the song play. I might not say nothing. Look at my boy.
I
love
This is our station
Hey.
manager there. This is the station owner right there.
Hey, that's a cool cat.
From nobody else. All you got to do now. Hey. What? Express yourself. Whatever you do. Give me some of this. Do it good. Who gonna call? I don't know who gonna call, but it's okay.
You about to express or me?
You express.
I'm expressing myself, and I got an attitude.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the first time since we've been doing this show. Finish my sentence.
That we're not dressed alike.
You saw her look me up and down first, though, right? Look at that. She knew. I don't appreciate this. That's why I need to be spending the night, huh? It's my fault. It's my fault. Don't piss. Don't piss. Don't piss. That leg went out, man. That's the piss leg. Don't do it, man. Please. Please.
I am not.
Okay. But that's my expression. I ain't
Was
got,
that your expression? Self?
Yeah,
Nobody
other
would have ever paid it any attention.
Other than that,
Other
yes,
than you.
They would. Uncle Sal. I appreciate you, baby.
But that's because that's your cheerleader.
They love us.
That's
both.
my cheerleader right there.
Betty love me too.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, but that is your personal cheerleader right there. Okay? Now,
All
let's be
right.
real. Let's keep it real. There they are. There they are. Put them on the screen.
He comes out, I want that CD.
That's her. That's their. She's my cheerleader, and that's Sky's cheerleader right there. And
no,
that's.
I think they love us both.
They love us both, but I'm just saying. I noticed it. That's your cheerleader.
Well, any damn hoot. I was really mad that we didn't wear the same clothes.
Hi, Cheryl and Sabrina. Hi, y'all. Cheryl, I
Thank
want to.
y'all so much for
Cheryl is from
joining
the
us.
180. You remember Cheryl? I used to sponsor. Her husband passed away. Jermaine's mom. That's
Oh, my
Cheryl.
goodness.
Yeah.
Where's she from? College Park.
College Park.
Hi,
And
boo.
Felicia, everybody. So we're on Express Yourself, and what I want to do on Express Myself is say that I'm in a happy place.
Oh, shit. I about to say it's getting ready to get serious. Go on, tell him.
It's not gonna get. It is serious. I'm in a happy place, and I want to. And I've been up all night. Been going to bed, but I went to bed around.
I can
Hold
tell
up.
you've been up all night
'Cause
because
I'm-
I did your makeup.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, when you stay up, you be focused and shit. Like if you was sleeping, I'm very refreshed and well rested, and you wouldn't have had all of that. I know.
Oh, I beat her today.
And excuse me. Yes, you did.
I got my face from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Yeah, no, that's what I made it up, and I'm
Oh,
going to
my
hashtag
God,
that.
Hey, pan that shit.
I'm great, man. That's why I got this face from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Go stank. Look at mommy. But you're in a happy place.
I am in a happy place, and only because I have been up working with one of my writing teams, working on my movie, the one that I have you in.
Check me out.
I'm excited. You guys are going to be a part of the crew. I'm just excited, y'all. This movie's got me tripping.
That's how you know it's gonna be good. You feel it.
Yeah, it's got me tripping.
Look like a Christmas tree. Look at it.
Yeah, it's really got me tripping. And my express yourself is, you know what? Whatever you do, do it good.
Do good.
Because if you don't put your best foot forward, you will never know that you can't do it if you never tried it.
Yeah, that leap of
And
faith.
I want to say to my son, your brother, that I'm proud of him.
Must he?
Yeah, you know
Shit, me
bought,
too.
he bought that 2019.
I want the nigga to let me hold $50. Like no.
Do it in your Jennifer Lewis voice, though. Do it in your Jennifer Lewis voice.
What you mean? Whoa. What you talking about, rougher? You got her screaming like a man. That don't make no sense to me. You want to drink? Yeah, I want to drink, but I want to watch this rehearsal.
Serena said Jada won last
Take me
night.
over. Take me now. When I'm done.
Go ahead. You might as well close this one out.
Oh,
We express
Lord,
yourself.
make me over. Make me over. I want to be made over. I want to be made over. All right. I'm through.
Now you don't think that I would have her on my movie?
You just order. You just order.
I said.
Yeah. I threw that bucket of water in Massa face. And I tripped. I fell down in that well like that.
Oh, she said I want you to sing a little bit of Betty Wright. Uh-oh.
Mommy does Betty, not I.
No, that's what she said. I want to hear you sing a little bit of Betty Wright, Candy.
Oh, you? Yeah, I'm about to say, not I, said the kitty
You
cat.
make me feel real good, and I love you, baby, because you make me.
I was supposed to say,
Uh-huh.
I did like that.
Because you make me. Good love, yeah. Good love. Said I like that, baby. Good love, and there's nothing phony about it. Good love.
Ain't nothing came without it. God rest her soul, baby. Hey, nigga.
Oh, God.
Hey, I was little. I didn't know what the hell they was talking about. But when I grew up, I was like, that was a trip. Look. Hey, look, everybody that lost their virginity in a special way, that's really how it be. Like, oh, shit, he coming over. We're going to do it. And I was like, Betty Wright was that.
I know you're not going to sing that song.
Let me say, we easy
Right on by. Yes, we did. Because she was only, what, 19?
She was very young. She did
When
her
she-
first
when she
recording
did
at
that
11,
song.
12 years old. Did you see her unsung, Mom?
I didn't see her
Oh,
unsung.
it's dope. It's on. I got it on my. I got it.
Okay, I gotta watch it.
I gotta get an edge on it again first. But when you come see me, we're gonna watch it.
Okay.
Like, it's hot. Oh, let me try it.
I don't know. We may not come today. I don't know.
Girl, Satan was sitting on my couch with a
Satan
sweater.
was licking on my forehead.
I ain't lying. It was hot as hell.
But anyway, I know. Listen, those of you who are really, really back to where we were, I do have 2 books that I'm giving away. One is called A Heart, a Home, and a Hope. If I can do it, so can you. And I have something on the back from an attorney and the judge, Judge Neuter, and I can read what you said. The attorney said, I've known her for many years. She helped with our prior adoption cases. She's a woman who generally has a love for children. She couldn't take in every child, but knowing Andre, if she had her way, she would have. Watching her go through the motions as a foster parent and an adoptive parent with vigilance and perseverance has always touched me. Because I've seen her interact with some of her children, I can attest that her heart is definitely in it. She's a wonderful inspiration to anyone who has considered fostering or adoption. And that's from attorney Sharon Singh. All right? Judge Noder says, Ms. Harris has been in my courtroom on a few adoption cases. I can say with pride that she is a woman who has taken the time to nurture and love many children. I wish there were more people in this world like her who would give a child a home. If individuals and families would step up, the number of children in foster care would decrease. I applaud the dedicated service that she has provided to our city, but also to our children. I wish her well in her continued endeavors to make a difference in the lives of children. Magistrate Judge Neuter, Superior Court of Washington, D.C.
All right.
All right? So.
People love you, girl.
They do. Thank you. And this book was written in 2011.
I remember.
But we are doing a updated version for, and it's going to be a compilation of stories for foster parents and adoptive parents, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So all of it will be in the new book coming, A Heart, a Hope, and a Home Part 2. All right? So with that, we got to get ready to get up out of here. But look for us on Everything Say So Radio.
Instagram.
And Instagram.
YouTube.
YouTube. I said Everything Say So Radio. You know what? I did a Shaka Khan. No, I did a Stephanie Mills TikTok last night.
What song?
I never knew love like
No,
this
I thought it was going to be
before.
our shit. I just can't go on.
We got to probably create it ourselves. Secret lady. So I've been, the kids got me with this TikTok.
And she hooked on the low. She be trying to act like I was just doing a TikTok with the kids. I'm like, nigga, you was out there. I told you.
I do it.
Baby girl, give me something.
Yeah,
Look, she know it. She know it. I don't even know. Hey, I deleted your granddaughter. She was TikToking
my daughter,
hard.
she turned 20, right? So they got this one thing called something. So I did something.
Ratchet. Classic. Bougie.
No, I don't like that one. It said, but I made up my own. It's Elizabella. 20. 20.
I like it. That's but then I
But I changed it to my daughter for her birthday.
That
She
is
was like,
cute.
Mom, that's nice. I said, I know.
So creative.
I am.
Your energy, girl. I think your chakra is working, girl. Your crown is on.
My crown
Yeah,
on?
your solar plex and your crown chakra. It's working.
Thank you.
Where's some more green and orange?
Green and orange. Okay.
Damn, she's shining.
Thank you.
You're so pretty.
Thank you. You're so pretty too. Thank you,
Girl,
Sabrina,
you made
everybody.
me. You made me. She made me. What? Sorry, nah.
We gotta get ready to get up out of here. It's always fun to come in here and just hang out.
Leave him with a song. Sing something.
Y'all singing group, won't y'all sing something? Movies,
I got nothing but love for you.
baby,
Got nothing but love for you.
baby. I got nothing but love for you, baby. We gotta go.
We gotta go.
It's
Thank you.
Keep living, keep giving, but most of all, keep loving.
That's what it's about. We out.
Say so, say so, say so, radio. Say so, say so, say so, radio.
What you say? say, what you say, who the hottest on the airwaves? Say so radio, shutting down the headset. Who about the hottest topics on the streets? Got the market talking about it from the DM to the B. Pass the bitches round the table like a hot potato. Step to the mic and don't let it go. But you say so, let me get credit where it's due. WLVS, hot, nothing but the truth.
Say so, say so, radio, say so, say